Okay, 2 weeks already. Well, with that, this was a worthwhile wait, honestly. So, One Piece chapter 980 has just been released today, and I love this chapter. It is a classic. It's honestly a classic One Piece chapter with action and comedy throughout it. So, this is honestly a shorter chapter than the last couple, like maybe like 2-3 pages. It's not too short, but either way, it's shorter than I was expecting. However, I do have to say that this chapter was well worth the wait. Honestly, every One Piece chapter is well worth the wait. But either way, let me tell you what exactly happened in this chapter. And it was honestly really good. So, we start off where we left off last time, where Luffy's in the middle of the whole banquet area. And then these beast pirates just end up wasting good food. I think it was called Oshiruko. Uh, saying stuff like, it's not worth eating, it's better to wear it, shit like that, and saying that let's have a food fight, triggering Luffy because of everything that happened with Tama, and everyone outside of the flower capital basically gets to eat scraps or sometimes poisoned food, and everything with the smile fruits and everything. So he unleashes an elephant gun, causing a scene, beating up some guys in the process. And in the distance, and also these pirates being like, fight, 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 fight. Like, so in like any pirate crew, if a fight breaks out between crew members, it's a spectacle. So what is going on is also kind of catches the attention of Queen somewhat, and Apu. But moreover, it's Kid and his crew in the distance, and they hear the commotion. One of Kid's crewmates is saying like, it's Straw Hat, and Kid's questioning what the hell he's doing, because they're supposed to be sneaking around, which shows that Kid was in fact following the plan that Law had laid out, because he wants to. It shows that Kid isn't an idiot. He's not an idiot. So yeah, but Kid's like, one of his crewmates is like, should we stop him? Should we help him? And Kid's like, screw it. Let's use that to our advantage so we can sneak through. Then all of a sudden, one of the towers, one of the banquet pillars gets sliced up and it falls to the ground, and we see Zoro standing over there being like, I heard all the commotion and I ran in this direction. What the hell's going on? And he's literally out loud trying to lecture Luffy of what they're doing. Like, we're here to infiltrate this place. Stop causing a scene or they'll know what we're doing. But all it took, Elephant Kid and his crew are honestly in shock. Like, does he hear the words coming out of his mouth? And I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Even more hilarious scenes come up, but anyway. So after this, Luffy explains why he did all this. He was like, they spilled Oshiguro on the ground on purpose. Zoro flashes back to Tama, and he gets pissed off and is like, we need to slash him up. And the Kid Pirate's like, why is that triggering him? So they end up starting to like deal a few hits in on some of the Beast Pirates. But then right in the middle, Zoro's like, Luffy, you feeling better? And Luffy's like, yeah, that's fine. And then they just start running away. They just start scramming until Apu shows up and uses his devil fruit powers to actually land a hit in on Luffy. I forgot the exact sound he made. I think it was wham or something, and it's like he punched Luffy straight in the face. He did a slash, and he slashed Zoro in the chest. Not too deep, so it wasn't a bad wound, but hey, Zoro's a bit nerfed in this arc again. I was expecting a full. I mean, considering how Zoro kept moving after this, it doesn't seem like he's nerfed. It seems like more of a minor injury for Zoro, but yeah. That and while this is going on, Apu right before Apu starts attacking, he actually notifies Queen of this, and it flashes back at the guy that he left in charge of Udon Prison. Oh, he was either taken down or he was lying the entire time. And then he tells all the Beast Pirates saying that, all right, capture or erase these guys, and I'll get rid of one of the Toby Roppo, and whoever kills him gets to join the Toby Roppo. And everyone jumps at the chance and starts attacking Luffy and Zoro. And honestly, like some of the Beast Pirates, some members of the crew are like, "There's no point in attempting this or being part of the Toby Roppo if you're not a gifter. I'm just gonna sit here and drink," which is honestly kind of a very realistic, because in in the Beast Pirates and Kaido's crew, practically every powerful member or prominent member is a gifter and has a devil fruit power. So it does make sense why the waiters or the pleasures wouldn't exactly want to fight or be moved up in the ranks to a Toby Roppo, despite the fact that they don't have devil fruit powers. So it does kind of show the fact that having devil fruit powers is a sign of strength in the Beast Pirates. But moving on, Apu creates an explosion with his devil fruit power and knocks out Luffy for a good few seconds. Zoro grabs Luffy and tries to run away, slashing and taking down as many Beast Pirates as he possibly can. Then Luffy wakes up, and as a crocodile gifter attacks, Luffy just stretches out his head and jumps on its jaw. And then once after that's done, Luffy and Zoro just get rid of the disguise. They're like, there's no point in wearing these disguises anymore. And Zoro's like, we can't, too hard to move in. And once that's done, we then see Apu's in the distance, trying to get ready for another attack. But Kid starts lunging, getting an attack ready to hit Apu, while his crewmates are being like, "Kid, don't do that. We gotta stay hidden for now. We're not gonna be able to make it to the fight against Kaido if this happens." He's like, "I don't care. This traitor is why all this is happening." And he creates a giant metal arm, his Punk Gibson, and lunged it straight at Apu. And that's how the chapter ends. So overall, an action-packed and hilarious chapter of One Piece. A lot actually did kind of happen. We got to see Luffy Luffy going berserk. Same with Zoro. We get to see Queen's reaction to finding out that Luffy is actually out of the prison and that Zoro is alive. So essentially their plan is basically screwed if they don't take out Queen right here and there. Or this is enough of a distraction that they won't tell Kaido this. At least not yet, because they probably don't want to interrupt Kaido or Orochi. I mean, it's a possibility. But there's also the fact that Kid, literally, once he recognized Apu, he got pissed off and he was actually planning on attacking Apu from the beginning once he saw him, which I didn't pick up on until he was actually getting his attack ready. So, yeah, honestly, the next chapter, it's in 2 weeks. We got another 2-week wait. So, for now, One Piece is a bi-weekly series, which, I mean, it sucks, but at least Oda and his editor can, in fact, get rest and stay safe. So, no overworking isn't exactly the best thing to do during these times. So, I can handle One Piece being a bi-weekly thing. At least for now. But anyway, next chapter will most likely either continue from where this left off and see more of Luffy and Zoro fighting off like the gifters of the Beast Pirates, and a continuation and the full-on initiation of a fight between Apu and Kid. Now here's the thing, we have no real indication of how strong Apu is. He managed to deal some damage to Luffy and Zoro right off the bat, but that was also because they had no idea what Apu's Devil Fruit power was. I honestly don't completely understand that either. I think he's able to make like musical notes and sounds into actual attacks, from what I can tell. That's probably something like that from what I can tell. I need to look back and see what his Devil Fruit power can completely do. But anyway, so this keeps going, and yeah, we're gonna see more of Luffy and Zoro wrecking shit up. We're gonna see the continuation of the fights between Apu and Kid, which honestly, I feel with how Apu is being portrayed here and the fact that he's the leader of the Numbers, one of the strongest groups in the Beast Pirates, it's possible that he could be commander level at this point, maybe even Yonko level for all we know. But there's no real way of indicating this until we actually see this fight. I mean, but yeah, this was a really good chapter. It had some classic One Piece comedy. We had some good action, nothing like too bombastic and over the top, but a good amount of action to get us through this week and get things set up later on. I mean, for all we know, the next chapter might not even continue the events of this. It could splinter off to the other Straw Hats. It could splinter off to Usopp's group, to Usopp and Sanji's group, to Jinbei and Robin, to Frankie and Brook, or hell, even to Kinemon and Kinemon or Law. We have no idea how this is going to play out because there are a grand total of, let's see, 2, 4, 5, yeah, roughly like 5 groups right now. 5 different groups over there, and we have no idea if Cat Viper is going to show up with Marco or not, or even the Straw Hat Grand Fleet could show up. We have no idea how this is going to play out. I mean, right now, I would like to see the Straw Hat Grand Fleet or like Cat Viper, Nekomamushi show up with Marco to assist. But that's all I really gotta say for this chapter. One Piece chapter 980 was really good. Honestly, I honestly do see One Piece ending at chapter 1000 by the time the year is over at this point, because it's like, with 20 more chapters, and if One Piece is a bi-weekly thing, before the year is over, we're going to reach chapter 1000. Guaranteed. So, yeah, honestly, I really am looking forward to what's going to happen next week. Sorry, 2 weeks from now. But what did you guys think? Was this a good chapter? Was there enough for this week to get you by until the next chapter comes out? How do you think the fight with Kid and Apu will end up initiating? And how do you think it will turn out? What's going to happen with the rest of the Straw Hats and the Alliance? And above all else, will we see Kaido's son, Yamato, anywhere near here? Or even see the Tomy Robo in action anytime soon? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hope you guys have an awesome day.